Hey guys, Fark here, NBA2K22, and this time we have Reggie Miller.
Jordan is on best. Harper's on Miller. McKee gets it in the middle for the
win! You guys asked for it. We need it in 2K because he's still not in the game. Reggie Miller. Alright, let's start off with his vitals here. I'm in the offline creative player. Once we get to the face creation, that works in MyPlayer as well. So for vitals, I have Reggie Miller. His position is shooting guard. He went to UCLA. He was born August 24th. Jersey number 31. And he's right-handed. As far as age, you can make him like 30, which is like when he was in his prime, in the playoffs. And if he was 30, he'd be about 9 years pro. Alright, let's take a look at his appearance. Now for his preset, this is crucial. The presets have changed over the past few years. Last time I created him was in 2K19. But this one that you're going to use is the third one on the 6th row. So counting from the top, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And it's that third one in. I've messed with a few different presets on here, and I have actually changed how I created him from 2K19. So make sure if you want him to look just like this one, that you use this preset. Now as far as his hair, I have him with no hair here to start off, but I actually like him with this look using cropped 2. I think that fits really well with this build. And hair color should be black. Skull 5, skull width 13, skull height 19, brow 4, brow prominence 10, temple width 0, eyebrow distance 2, brow position 5, eyebrows 6, color black, eyes 6, eye color light hazel, eye size 16, eye distance 0, eye angle 6, upper eyelid position 0, upper eyelid crease position 11, lower eyelid position 6. Ears 10, lower ear angle 16, upper ear angle 14, ear rotation 12, ear scale 7. By the way, if you guys are liking this build so far, go ahead and hit that like button down below. It helps me out a lot with this channel. Alright, for nose, I have nose 15, upper nose width 10, lower nose width 7, nose position 4, upper nose prominence 9, middle nose prominence 7, and lower nose prominence 4. Cheeks 3. Upper cheek width 2, middle cheek width 18. Mouth 8. Mouth width 4, upper lip thickness 10, lower lip prominence 4, upper lip dent position 15, lower lip thickness 6, and lower lip prominence 0. And no facial hair. I have chin 5. Chin dimple 0, chin prominence 15, front chin width 4, rear chin width 11, chin position 16. And I have skin tone 6. So there's Reggie Miller's face creation for 2K22. Different preset than what I made before. The attributes have been tweaked as well as far as his facial features. So make sure you guys are following along, not using the older creation because they may not work for 22. Alright, for his body, I have him at 6'7", 185. I think that looks pretty good. And I kind of have him with narrower shoulders, kind of an average wingspan here, but his wingspan I believe is 84 inches once we get into MyPlayer. For shoes and gear, I don't really have anything here set up other than shorts length 6. And for his accessories, the only thing that he really wears regularly that I've seen is a long wristband on his left side. Sometimes he's worn it short, or sometimes he's worn two short ones, but a long wristband would be like his signature look. And attributes, I'm really not sure what to go off of here on the offline mode. There's a lot of good builds online. You can check on operationsports.com for some of his attributes, but obviously you'd want to put his three-point shooting really high, and even his mid-range shooting. I mean, he was pretty much like a pure shooter. He could shoot off screens, he could shoot in someone's face. He was just really good with making shots. Now, signature, I was actually looking at this online, and somebody actually gave a good release. I think release 80 looks like him. And they actually had theirs blended with D'Angelo Russell at 40%, but I feel like it looks better just with this mostly. So Jumpshot 51, release 80. He has sort of a really high release, and both of his arms kind of stay up at the end of the release. So you can see there it's kind of a high release if you look at it from the side. And then everything else, not really sure if it all applies. A lot of his layups and dunks were pretty basic. You can just kind of see what looks best. Watch a couple videos on YouTube of his style. And badges, I would assume you give him a lot of the really good shooting badges that other knockdown shooters have. Alright, so for MyPlayer, here's the build that I have. There's really only one build for Reggie Miller, and it's just a pure green pie chart. So let's take a look at what it looks like. And just keep in mind, I'm working on a Michael Jordan career, so never mind how he actually looks. You know, that's obviously only there's one look you can use in MyPlayer. Alright, so I have him with the pure green pie chart and the pure speed physicals. He wasn't really very strong, and I wouldn't say he was the most athletic jumper, but he was pretty fast coming off screens. He would just run around the court and wear you out. So here's what I have for his baseline stats if you guys want to take a screenshot of that. This is probably not the most efficient use of badges. Basically his shooting, I think, should be maxed out. His ball handling should be decent. And he was pretty good on defense, I would say. He wasn't like the best defender, but whenever he played up against one of his like rivals, I wouldn't say he was like the best defender every single game, but when he faced up against someone he really wanted to beat, he would step up to the game. So his defense should be maxed out at least at perimeter and lateral quickness, and he was okay at steals. So I have it up there. And he wasn't really like a post hook guy, but this is like the most efficient way to get him some finishing badges. So you're going to get 4 finishing badges, 13 playmaking badges, and only 1 defensive badge. Alright, so his body type, I would probably choose solid because you're going to make him real lightweight. So you don't want to use compact or slight. It's going to make him look even skinnier than he already is. So I would use solid, 6'7", and 185. So if you actually look at the back of some of his early trading cards, he was listed at 185. And I believe later in his career, he moved up to like 195. So 185, wingspan 84 inches, and spot up shooter. So basically that's his stats right there. You see that you get a 92 3-point shot and a 92 mid-range shot. With some badges, he's going to make pretty much anything you want to take. So I think this is a good true Reggie Miller build. Like I said, he was a really good shooter. Getting 4 finishing badges is just crucial to be able to make some easy layups without having to struggle, because the layups are only like at 66, which is pretty bad. But put some badges that'll increase his efficiency in layups and you should be good to go. Alright, so that's the Reggie Miller build. You can see he's called a sharp shooter. Compare him to Klay Thompson and Devin Booker. I think that's pretty fair. And that's pretty much it for this video. Thank you guys for watching this Reggie Miller build. Please like this video if you liked it. That really helps me out a lot. Comment down below who else you would like to see. catch you guys in the next one. Peace.
Passer not getting low